You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J. Yeah! Mundo. What? And Shane O'Mac. Acknowledge me. Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got two words for you.
Welcome, everybody, to the Three Bells Podcast. It's your boy, Main Event, Triple J, now live on stereo. We got a great show tonight, fellas. NXT was lit. I'm doing good. How about my guys on my right? Mundo, Shane, how we doing? Good evening.
Say his name and he appears.
Yeah! What's up, everybody? You know what time it is. Yeah. Drop it. What's good, Three Bells Podcast? Shane O'Mac, Triple J, everybody. What's going on? It's your boy Mundo, AKA Mr. AKA himself, AKA the... And I'm here tonight. Oh, man, what a Tuesday night. What a NXT we got tonight. I'm ready to talk about it. Let's discuss it. Let's get it. Shane O'Mac, what's up, brother?
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
What's good, everybody? It's me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast table. Happy Tuesday night, happy NXT night, and I know we're happy because we had a pretty cool episode of NXT. We have a lot to talk about. Let's hit it, fellas.
If you ready, I'm ready. Shane, do the honors.
Because like Jay said, he's ready, and Mundo is always ready, and your homie Shane O'Mac is ready. So let's do it. Let's get it for this is Three Bells Podcast, everybody.
Good evening, fellas. Oh, what a way to start tonight, where they begin to show us everything that happened last week at the Great American Bash Part 2. Also, we get to see Wes Lee entering, and he gets interviewed on why he turned. He didn't really have much to say. Let's see what he got to say.
Wes, everyone wants to know, why did you turn on your brothers last week?
Look, it's just time for me to start taking this mom. Jay, continue.
But Wes...
Explain what's happening.
May I? It was rhetorical.
Ego takes the mic and changes the mic box and puts all Ego on it.
On the USA
now he's the host.
Network. And I know you guys all saw what happened last week at the Great American
Shane
Bash.
O'Mac.
Ethan Page finally defeated Oro Mensah. Wes Lee finally got a spine and dropped all that dead weight. Boo.
Oh, this is our...
But what we're most excited about is your NXT champion is about to address the NXT universe right now. Hit my music.
Single camera shot.
And for the sake of our ears, we're just going to get back. And we're in the ring now with our champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the NXT universe wanted so badly for Oro Mensah to dethrone me as NXT champion. But what Oro found out, and what everyone here found out, and what everyone watching at home found out is, when Ethan Page says it, oh, it comes true. I said I was talented. I said I had the skills to back it up, and I call myself all ego, and I have every single right to do so. The era of ego will continue to roll on and roll on strong. Nobody's taking this championship from Ethan Page. Hell,
roll on as in deodorant?
I heard Wes Lee chirping. Wes,
what?
You are not taking this away from all ego. Hell, Trick Williams, if you manage by some miracle to figure out Pete Dunne, and you want to come at me one more time, you're not going to be the one to take this from all ego. Hell, Pete, you could break every single finger that I have, and it will not loosen the grip I have
that
on
line
the
right there is wow.
Championship.
Mhm.
Can't lose that.
Because the game of ego will roll on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not NXT. No.
What is it then?
It's NX Me.
That's not me. I didn't do that.
He didn't say his name. He said me. Talk about ego. Okay. Okay.
Ethan, apologies for the interruption, but last week I did say you wouldn't even need to say my name. I would just appear.
Well, there you go, Shane.
Oh, there you go.
So here I am. And looking at you, I can see why you think that you are the talk of NXT. After all, you are the NXT champion. And at Heat Wave, you shocked the world when you won that championship. And Ethan, you became the talk of the WWE.
Hell yeah, thank you, Joe. I really appreciate you.
For about 90 seconds until
He spins around.
this face appeared and closed the show.
Got him.
Two egos head to head.
Right. I knew that was going to happen. We're going to go commercial break. And we're back.
Talking about me. What was that?
Performance against Oro Mensah. Once again, you were the talk of the town, but the truth is, the fans left here talking about Wes Lee. So, Ethan, it seems like your ego is saying one thing, but the reality...
Okay, you know what, Joe? I don't have to sit here and listen to you, especially your opinion, your thoughts, or the fact that you just want to come out here and ramble. If you ask me, I think what you should do is take your victory from last week and get your ass back to TNA.
Ooh.
Because if I'm being honest with you, Joe, I don't even know why you're still hanging around NXT.
Ethan, I'm here for the same reason that everyone is. To win the NXT Championship.
I thought it was to find a chick since there's so many of them there.
Of course you are. Of course you are. I mean, it makes sense. Everyone believes in Joe Hendry, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. TNA clearly believes in Joe Hendry. NXT clearly believes in Joe Hendry. All the people here tonight, everyone watching at home, the entire world believes in Joe Hendry.
Really?
The only problem is, I don't. You know what I do believe, though? I believe that your song, yeah, it makes me sick to my stomach every single time I hear it.
Oh, shit.
I also believe that you're on the 14th minute of your 15 minutes of fame. And you know what I believe the most with my heart of hearts, Joe? I believe that if you are silly enough to come after me and my NXT title, I will expose you for the flash in the pan that you are.
Ethan, you could call me a flash in the pan, a one-hit wonder, but I am no overnight success. I have been grinding for 10 plus years. And everywhere I've gone, I've made believers out of everyone who's watched me perform and everyone who's faced me. I've made believers out of Hall of Famers like Kurt Angle.
Oh.
Booker T is the president of the Joe Hendry fan club.
Really?
Ethan, your boss, HBK Shawn Michaels, believes in Joe Hendry. And Ethan, I will make a believer out of you when I take the NXT Championship. And when I do, I'm going to take it to London, Paris, and Tokyo, America, Scotland, and Canada, and Mexico.
Wow!
Well, it certainly is catchy book.
Love
the
that.
NXT universe certainly believes.
We're waving our
Joe
hands.
Hendry
And oh gosh.
Wow!
Wes Lee. Wow. Wow.
Oh no!
on the same breath I can say, you got to
That
be
was
the
sick.
NXT universe champion.
That
God
super
damn it,
kick.
Wes.
Woo.
God damn it, Wes. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can
Loud and
now.
clear.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, testing 1, 2,
good.
3. We can hear you.
You good. You good, boy. You good.
Because I can't hear myself in my ears. I can't hear me. But,
Now you're breaking up. What's going on?
Uh-oh,
I don't know.
CEO. The CEO lost his C. He just got
We're
EO.
losing it. We're losing it.
Okay, you got it back now.
I'm going on mute. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. So Wes just randomly picked whoever was in the ring to kick? Because does he have like a beef with Joe Hendry?
No. He literally did that, I guess, because All Ego brought up his name. And he probably said, you know what? This is the only guy in there. Let me take a shot at him. Let me kick him in the face real quick. That right there was so Shawn Michaels-esque right there. That super kick.
Mm-hmm.
For real. I was like, no.
I mean, because I understand that you're angry, but I originally thought that you was angry at Ethan because you was talking and he interrupted your interview. Am I right from the top of the show?
Right. Exactly.
So I was surprised that he kicked Joe over Ethan. But then again, I can see the angry shade of Wes doing that. Because because bad enough he's he's like hated right now because of what he did last week.
Mm-hmm.
So of course we seeing him and we booing him and we're like, okay, you got some explaining to do. And according to what we just saw, yeah, he's still angry, but he's just spewing his anger out on just anybody at this point. But it's to stop them from kicking anybody else, backstage that he sees. If you're just gonna up out of nowhere and just kick Joe Hendry like that, standing there chilling, minding his business, and here you come with your Shawn Michaels impression right on my damn chin. Shut with that. The guy that you was beefing with, Ethan, he's standing right over there outside the ring. And he was laughing. Ooh, he was cracking up, boy.
That's good. That was good. I enjoyed how that basically happened. Basically this guy said me, and Joe Henry comes out, and Ethan mentioned Wes's name. He comes out, but he waited to pick his poison, and I doubt that he was gonna hit this guy first. Ethan. To me, it was just a pick your poison overall. And after that, we see that Chase U's in the back talking. We got Dempsey, Bourne, and company talking. Oh no, that's NQCC talking in the back. Dempsey,
Yeah.
Bourne, and Ren all talking about
Mhm.
Tavion, and Dempsey's talking about wanting his Heritage Cup back.
Charles, tonight you're gonna go out there and win our Heritage Cup back. Bring it back to the NQCC.
Ren, stay out of it, all right?
Look, now that I'm in the group, I'm not staying out of anything. And Tavion's actually in Japan. It's crazy, right?
Told you.
Yeah, but
Still,
he looks like he's having a great time. I'm
All
honestly.
right, enough. I need to stay focused.
Okay.
3 months I've been wanting this Heritage Cup back. Now it's time for us to go execute.
I'll meet you there.
he looked too excited when she said that. He was like, "Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm out. I am out."
I mean, if dude was smart, because this is what she said. She said that she's basically they got her. She's part of the NQCC, so why not use her? Take advantage of that
Mhm.
rather than throwing a fit because you feel that you're stuck with her. Pff, screw it. Make the best
Yeah.
out of her, just like she's doing with you. That way, you're both happy.
She, shit. I remember she smacked up Tavion and was like, "Yo, wake your ass up. Get in the
Mm-hmm.
fight." He's a good motivator. Very
Right.
good
Like
motivator.
it seems to me now at this point that she really wants to invest in this faction more so than to bully them to do what she wants so that she can keep her mouth shut. Like she's really like cheering for these guys.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But we gotta also think that she's only doing it because she knows she got that one up on Dempsey. I think
Right.
about it that way too.
But has there ever been the answer as to why it's so important for her to be accepted into this faction? For these guys to fully accept her?
Well, I would say Dempsey's the one who basically is the one cornered in all of this. The other two, Tavion and Bourne, they don't got nothing to do with it. They didn't do much,
Mhm.
and we could kind of see that with her being the person that saw the stuff going on, that she's gonna be the master manipulator and all this. And at that, with the Dawn agreed that she should have joined. So he kind of gave the one up for her to be a part of the group before she even won her match last week.
Do you think that's
Right.
the issue, Jay?
Uh,
The fact that
th-
what's his face? Charlie might find her to be a threat, at his power in the group.
I don't I don't think so. I think eventually a guy like Dempsey would, like basically more or less just accept her. He hasn't yet fully, but I'd give him another couple of weeks before he embraces it. If she's gonna be providing that extra niche within the group, then do it. Accept her. We see Bourne accepting her already, and I'm pretty sure Tavion accepted her. But Tavion wasn't there last week, so we don't know how he feels on that situation. Also, this leads us into that very match where we have the Heritage Cup on the line, featuring the Dawn versus Dempsey. But before that, we got Ava in the back with Stevie and Stone and the ladies in the locker room.
Thank you for
What's
joining
going on
me.
back there?
So Stevie actually had this great idea because our women's division is stacked and NXT is the brand of opportunity. Next week, there is going to be a No Mercy Gauntlet Eliminator. And it is going to be made up of women who have not yet had a title match, and whoever wins will move on to face Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's Championship at No Mercy.
The 6 competitors in the Eliminator will be chosen at random. Another one of my great ideas.
Stone?
My idea. Okay, Stone,
This is spin I'm going to.
roll the balls.
Here we go.
It was an okay
Man,
roll.
Stone, you ain't had to do it like that now, Stone.
I can do better.
First up, we have...
Stevie, back up.
Renzi.
Hell yeah!
Awesome.
Mm.
Good job. Hey,
Stone, get out of her face.
Okay, Adriana Rizzo.
Where is she?
She went out with Tony D for his match.
Oh,
So, yeah.
I'll tell her.
Good to see her fight.
Yep, more competent.
Yeah,
And
instead of just
last
talk.
one for now, we have Solruka.
So yes.
This was great.
Hold on. I can't listen to this anymore. This wasn't Stevie's idea. This was my idea.
How dare you?
It's my idea. It was me. Me. They are hilarious. They're like two big ass kids.
Yeah, brother and sister bickering.
Yeah.
But what I got out of this with Rizzo, I seen her post on Twitter earlier today, and it was talking about her grind coming back from her ACL injury. This is why we've never seen her get in the ring. With this announcement happening, I was like, oh, she must have gotten full clearance based off that tweet. So let's see what Rizzo got next week. I'm looking forward to it. Something new. Okay. Yeah. We'll find out the other 3 ladies later on in the show to complete this gauntlet match. Wow, but we got No Mercy. Another old school PLE from, the Attitude Era. I'm happy they're keeping these names of the PLEs. Whether it's a WCW one, whether it's a old school WWE, WWF one. It's good to see. And I can't wait till we get that because they're going on the road to Denver. Yeah. The day after, yes, it's going to be September 1st, the day after the Bash at Berlin. So we got back-to-back PLEs.
Oh, boy.
Ooh-wee. Saturday, Sunday.
Ugh. Heavy week already. I see it. Wow. Friday night SmackDown, Bash, No Mercy, Raw, NXT.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
I mean, how often we're gonna have these goddamn WrestleMania type weekends and all over again? Like more often? Come on now.
Yeah. It's like it's every month and a half, 2 months. Because we just had one.
I need a vacation.
Yeah, because this brand of opportunity is growing.
Yeah. And I'm assuming it's going to just be even more and more, especially when NXT makes that move to CW.
I'm surprised, not for nothing, I'm surprised that NXT doesn't follow Raw in terms of wherever Raw is live, that they'll use the same arena for NXT the next day.
Or at least somewhere in the city, the same city.
Right.
Smaller arena, because you don't want to have empty seats on TV.
Right. That would have been nice to see him at Berlin. That would have been cool.
But then it's like, how many people would actually go to NXT or even know or even able to watch NXT over there?
They had,
since they got rid of UK, since they got rid of the UK NXT, so it's like, do they even air it over there still?
They should. They should be. But no, but nonetheless, it's good for the brand to at least start fully with the traveling. Pack the bags up and go. I'm happy for it because we got Denver, we're gonna have Chicago and St. Louis.
Right. Shane, I figure production wise for CW, they don't want that same PC arena on their television every day.
Right.
And
that's what I was questioning because, we know about the 2 locations for the back-to-back episodes.
Right.
Is considered the CW premiere shows. So is it just going to be these 2 shows, or are there going to be other shows to follow these 2 shows, or they're going to be out on the road also? Ooh, excuse me, or just be back at the. I'm drinking orange juice, so that's why I'm making noises. Excuse me.
Oh my God. No, that's not towards you. I'm sorry, because I have the main event on right now because I missed it. So I'm just seeing some scary shit from Ridge. But that's a good question. Or they just like gonna figure it out as they go along. Since they already have 2 weeks booked, they can see what the first week looks like and be like, all right. But I would think that they would have to book it before that, for these arenas.
Right, way before. Like, look how big the schedules are for Raw and SmackDown. We know way ahead of time, where they're going, and they only have 2 dates and 2 locations.
I'll be surprised if they're back in the PC. I'll be really surprised.
That's what it seems like.
From what I'm seeing, I don't see no tickets. Well, they haven't even released tickets yet to those 2 events. And I'm looking at SeatGeek right now, and it's only showing the next 2 shows at the PC, the 23rd, the 24th, and then September 13th, which is a Friday. So they basically these are all house shows. The PC is totally different, but it looks like here they have a combo package for Halloween Havoc, which is going to take place in Hershey, Pennsylvania, October 27th.
And what day of the week is that? Sunday, right?
On a Sunday, my birthday weekend.
I'm on vacation.
You on vacation during my birthday week?
Yeah, my vacation starts technically the 27th, but since I have Friday, Saturday off, it'll start that Friday.
Oh, you were thinking about me. Oh.
Yeah, he's going to be far away.
What?
Are you going to be on another boat, or are you going to be in the air? Where are you going?
Why? Because I said I'm on vacation.
He's on vacation. He's going to be away again. He's going to be away from you.
We're planning my grandmother's 80th birthday that Saturday.
Nice.
But I'm not going anywhere. Not that I know of right now. I'm not scheduled to go anywhere.
SmackDown's that Friday also.
In Brooklyn?
Yes.
Ooh, that's right.
I'm
2 days after my birthday.
Are the 3 bells going to
I want to go.
No, we're not going to go. We don't ever go to
It's for my birthday. It's my birthday. Come on.
We haven't even met up for lunch or dinner yet, but we're going to go to SmackDown. Okay.
Sure.
All right, I'll be there.
Sure. It'll be the one time where the 3 bells will not air because we'll be live at an actual event.
Or it can air live on stereo for that one night only with the B team.
Oh. But maybe the B team is, but I wouldn't be too surprised if the B team is at the Barclays with us.
I would be shocked. I will. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just won't hear. Rerun, right? Rerun.
Yeah, we could do the best of.
Yeah, right. The best of. I was going to say we could do a pre-taping, but we don't know what the show is, so we can't tell. We can't say
that. We just make something up, like based on what we heard.
Right. The Rock is going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tribal chief and all of them are going to be having their war games pre thing. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, that's so
working out.
Wait, when is Survivor Series? Is it the beginning of October or the end of? I mean, that's in November, right? November 2nd.
It's November. It's usually either the week before Thanksgiving or the week after Thanksgiving. The
Oh
weekend.
no, it's Crown Jewel. That's
Crown
November
Jewel.
2nd. Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they're having 2 PLEs in 1 month?
Yes.
Again? Yeah.
They did that for
Yep.
was the King of the Ring, right? Whatever one that was in Saudi before, they had 2 pay-per-views like back to back.
Right. That's because Triple H said he was going a second year in a row without having a December PLE.
Yeah, he's gonna give them their time off.
Mm-hmm.
So work them to death, do all these pay-per-views in 11 months. I mean, they probably are we getting close to 11 pay-per-views? I mean, shit. Feels like every time I turn around there's a pay-per-view.
With the way
you add
NXT has a year. Yeah.
That's the reason.
Shit. What?
That's the reason.
Oh. Okay.
Mundo.
Okay.
We're live, Mundo.
I know. I'm sorry. I told y'all I was watching the main event, and I just wow.
And yes, and we're live, so we have no idea what you are wowing in.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit into.
Yeah. My bad. I'm looking at next week. I'm looking at next week's SmackDown. My bad. I just got the script.
Next week? Damn, you're a week and a half ahead? Yeah.
Oh shit.
You skip it.
I'm looking at this week's SmackDown. This week's SmackDown. I'm looking at SmackDown from some goddamn week. I don't know. Back to you, Jay.
Yes. Back to our first fight of the night, where we have the Heritage Cup match featuring The Don against NQCC's very own Troy Dempsey. Shane, with the way this has been stirring between the NQCC and the family, what were your thoughts on the way this match went?
You know, this match went on the same way it did the last time they got together. They were both doing that whole Greco wrestling. It was power versus power. They're both very strong. They both had like incredible moves, and it was the best of. It was 5 rounds, 5 powerful rounds. The first round, there was no winners. The second round, Tony grabbed that. The third round, no one won, but this dude Charlie, he kind of did like a sucker punch, like when the bell rang to end round 3, and he managed to hit Tony after the bell. So we was questioning Jay, like, is he going to get disqualified for a cheap shot like that? Even Booker T and Vic was like, hey, what's going on? Is the ref going to let that slide, or is he going to be disqualified? And apparently they let it slide. They let it slide. So here we go in round 4. Round 4 for Charlie. He gets that one. So now we're tied 1-1. We get to round number 5. And that's when it started getting real interesting, because it wasn't just about them two anymore. There was, of course, interferences from both camps. And am I bugging Jay? But was Tony's family, they interfered, and Tony threw them out. Didn't he? He threw them out. And that was a good distraction for Homegirl when Tony was up on the third rope, pushed him down, and was telling Charlie, grab that, get that. And he saw what happened, and he managed to take advantage, and he got the 3 count. He won. He won courtesy of Homegirl. Once again, she's the reason why NQCC has a win under their belt.
Because the Homegirl.
So again, Homegirl, Ren Sinclair.
There you go.
I knew her name. You tried to trying to catch me, huh?
Yeah.
Which again leads to the question, Jay and Mundo, why not Charlie take advantage of her? Look what she is capable of doing. Look what it is that she's willing to do in order for the team to win. Why not accept her?
Right.
And maybe if you feel Mundo that you need revenge on her, then do it at another time. Again, make sure that revenge is cold. Do it at a moment where she's not thinking about it because she's so focused on us winning.
Yes, sir. He's teaching us the master class about serving revenge. But I agree with you. Yeah. I agree with you, though.
Jay.
No, I agree. But maybe now he'll see her worth. Because she won that for him. Honest to God, you want to be correct about it.
Absolutely.
So maybe he'll see the benefits of having her now. Because, it makes them equal basically to the family as well. They got a girl on their side. They have a girl in, representing NQCC now. I'm pretty sure it's going to lead to a program between Ren and Rizzo. Since Jay, you said she was cleared, right?
Yeah, and she got picked for that Gauntlet Eliminator. So
she did.
She's gonna see Rizzo.
Yeah,
gonna see Rizzo.
They both got picked, right?
Yeah, first and second.
First and second, yeah.
So they told us from jump, and we didn't know. They told us from jump, and we didn't even realize it. Thank you, Sean. You put it right in our face. Wow. But this is why I wanted you to go first, Shane, because I know that you're a fan of that style of wrestling. It was a good match to me overall. Shocking ending, though. I was not prepared on some random ass Tuesday after a quote unquote TV pay-per-view to see Tony D lose. But I can say this. I did see a little bit of NXT last week because I was in the airport. And and I did see when Tony and the family interrupted Oba when he was trying to make his little announcement. And I was like, why would they do that? So I just kept that in my head.
I could tell you that. There is an answer for that, Mundo. They did that because earlier that night, Oba did that to them.
Really?
Yeah, he totally. Who was it that he bumped? I think he bumped into Tony because they was talking to Charlie. They was talking to Charlie and NQCC. And, he opened the door. He came through a door and he just literally bumped them. And he walked and the camera followed him to the next scene. This is all one shot. It was the next scene or situation that involved Action and Fraser.
Okay.
So that's why that happened, Mundo.
Oh,
and they're also basically serving us Oba's next title defense after the defense he has tonight.
Right. That's why I was saying that. I'm like, well, here we go about talking about putting it in our face. It's right there. The breadcrumbs are right there. But yeah, overall though, good match between these two guys and shocking ending. Again, I did not see a championship match. The first match of the night being a championship loss for the champion. Like, I was not expecting that. So shout outs to both of the fellas and especially to Charlie on winning back his Heritage Cup.
So, question, Mundo and Jay. So does this mean that all in all, they're both 1-1
against each other? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because I remember. I think I told y'all last week their first encounter was like one of my favorite matches on NXT.
From when Tony got the cup.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So there has to be a tiebreaker then, eventually. If they encounter each other twice, the first time Tony won and got the cup from him, right? And now tonight, Charlie got the cup back from Tony. So does this mean that they are going to fight again in the future to break this tie? If that's how we can look at it,
I would either think something else would be on the line.
Okay. I think
I don't
Tony
think the cup
on.
would be on the line. Mm-hmm.
I don't think Tony does it at all. I think he just moves on, and if anything, the only thing that keeps this story alive, it might be the group versus the group, and that's why I entered the ladies. But as far as like Tony and Charlie, I think that's already a done deal. Because sometimes they don't always do the tiebreaker; they just leave it alone.
Okay. Good
but
match, though. Good match. Congratulations to our Charlie. Hopefully he's happy now, or unless he's still got a titty fit, which we got to find out what's that about. Because it's like you got it all at this point. So what's...
He's mad he got the girl. And speaking of having the girl...
This is for you.
You didn't think that I was going to let this go by, did you?
He has his computer.
Really think... Oh, yeah. Sing it, Usher. We haven't heard this in a long time because I was away without my computer. But you know, Spotlight, this is for you, baby.
Spotlight.
Hey, Spotlight. How you doing, Spotlight? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hopefully you having a great night tonight. Thank you for joining us and listening to the Three Bells podcast. And yeah. Triple J.
Hi, Spotlight. And thank you for the ribs and the mac and cheese.
Thank you for the
Appreciate
steak
that.
and collard greens.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she sent me 3 hot dogs last night before bed.
Me too. Like 3 dancing hot dogs. Yeah.
Yeah. I was the one in the middle. Yeah, I was the one in the middle.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Stop
I was
it.
the smallest
Stop
one.
it.
I'm dead. And Jay, you were the one that light skin went over there on the side. I think that's the chicken
raw
dog,
one,
right?
The one that ain't cooked yet. I'm the one that got freezer burning shit.
Oh man, I think you guys are going off rail. All right, stop it.
Very off rail.
Oh man. Jay, take your show back, please.
Spotlight. Hey, Puddin'. Thank you. Thank you for starting this conversation. Yeah.
The glizzies.
Ugh.
Oh, God. Okay, so after all of that, after Dempsey winning the Heritage Cup, we see Lola and Kalani talking backstage. What are you talking about, ladies?
Tatum put up a good fight, but you proved why you're North American champ.
Thanks, Lola. Clearly, she isn't taking it well. I'd love to be able to help her, but I don't know where we stand right now. After this whole Wendy situation and just everything. Besides, Tatum.
Tatum's in the background talking to her doll.
Okay.
Tatum, pero ¿qué te pasa? It's gonna be okay, mama.
What she said?
He said it's so
Neither
quick.
are you. So what do you want?
Excuse me?
She's trying to check what's wrong with her in
I'm sorry.
Spanish.
Not all of us can be popular and cool MMA fighters that have had everything handed to them.
Oh, hand it to me? I don't know where you're going with this.
I'll show you.
Huh, it's like a video game. I'll show you. In scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one thing you don't ever want to tell somebody that has worked hard to get where they get where they are, is that it was handed to you.
And we heard the story already. Mommy. You remember that?
And the fake crying. Yeah.
You're right. She did her best impression of Jennifer Lopez, and it was just like, God damn it.
Let's see what Spotlight has to say.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Three Bells Podcast.
Hello.
Triple J, Shano Mac, and Mundo 24. Ding, ding, ding.
Was that a cat? Or was that Jay bugging out?
I think that was her lion that she got on the picture.
Oh man, what?
No, what was that?
The lion doesn't go meow.
Okay.
I don't got a cat.
Like what?
Yeah, that's how we know you. That's how you know you did it. You mean a lion said meow?
Jay, really? Oh my gosh!
Wow, Jay, horrible.
Yo, that's hilarious. Like, wait.
It was like, who did that? Jay goes, the lion, her picture.
Like what?
Meow. Okay.
Oh boy.
And after this little segment here, we get, hey, Mr. DJ. Mr. DJ.
Oh, yeah. Big night for you, Charles. Tonight you're going to go out there and win our...
I'm a new age Native American striving to go beyond the stereotype, but I refuse to assimilate to the expectations of the world outside of the reservation. DJing and my music is a key part of who I am, and dancing is an important part of my culture. Alexis King doesn't have the respect or the brains to understand me. Music is important. It's got to be the right kind of music. Eddie Thorpe's music is a disgrace. He's playing that demonic stuff, that evil EDM. And I did his tribe a favor by smashing his hand. And now he wants another shot at the king. Eddie Thorpe, you are as robotic as the music you create.
So is this whole story about music? Like you don't like the music I play, so we got beef. I mean, I was sitting there trying to figure that out.
He was like, yo, your music's demonic.
And DJ's music, it's part of his culture. Is that what I got from that?
That's what he said.
So now he's trying to intertwine the DJ and the Native American characters together.
Yeah, like it's so weird. It's like this is when you know when creative is grasping at straws, because this shit makes absolutely no sense. And then I'm like, did Lexus King win that last match? Because I'm confused. Did he?
Yeah, Lexus beat him the first time.
They're one. No, I think they're 1-1.
I'd have to go back and look at my books.
I think they're 1-1.
This will be his second match
I
because
swear.
prior to
I s-
King fighting Thorpe, he fought the Asian kid. I forgot his name.
but that was mad long
Um,
ago.
Dante.
These two
he
been
fought
feuding
Dante
for a
Chen
minute.
3 times because they didn't fight last week.
The last time we saw Dante, he had a NXT championship match. That was the most recent time we saw him. Remember when Ethan Page was like, "Yeah, Dante Chen, he deserves it." Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like that they've had 2 matches already, and they're
They
both
did.
1-1.
Yeah, they did. That was Lexus was pissed off that he lost the first time. He beat him the last time, and then he smashed his hand. And then it sounds like we're going to get a match tonight.
You're right. You're right. This was the second one.
Oh, this
The
is second.
first
Okay.
the first one happened on about from my pages is about 3 weeks ago. And let's
Wait, what?
see,
So when he smashed his hand was 3 weeks ago?
about 3 episodes ago. Trying to see August 6th. Let me go back. This was the 23rd of July that they fought. It was approximately about 3 weeks ago.
That was the first time they fought?
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, because if I go back to the beginning of this book, it's not going to show that they fought. Let's see through these notes.
Because it definitely feels like this has been going on for a long time. I mean, all
No,
the way back to the
because
last Heritage Cup championship match Lexus had. They were beefing then when he was playing the music.
that will be. Let me see.
Yeah, remember that he was up on the
Mm-hmm.
a little mezzanine thingy, and I thought he was like,
Unless
like
Shane,
a house, like a house DJ for the whole night.
unless Shane, you and I are mixing up Eddie Thorpe and his and Dante Chen's situation with Lexus. Maybe that's what's happening.
Because they fought back to back in the end of May. Okay, I'm looking. I'm going through all these notes, and it seems like okay, okay, he had back to back losses in the end of May, so beginning of June. Then we got.
I mean, I don't see this ending though. Like, I don't see tonight being the end of this because I see that they're starting more on this whole "my music is better than your music" type of angle. Because even the announcers mentioned that it was like, yeah, he likes rock and roll. It's the whole rock and roll versus that type of music. That's not real music. According to Mr. LK, rock and roll, that's real music. Again, Mundo, when you mention old schoolers, you say, yeah, Metallica and AC/DC and Kiss. Right. And yeah, that's real music. This junk that you guys are playing now, that's nothing. Put on some Metallica. That's something. That's music.
So I like Blink 182 and Red Hot Chili Peppers. And I like Maroon 5. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, they okay. But I'm talking about the granddaddies, the originators of rock and roll. That type of talk. That's what that kind of talk is, Jay. This electronic boogie woogie stuff.
Right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, leads into our second match of the night, which is
Correct.
Lexus King versus Eddie Thorpe.
DJ Eddie Thorpe.
DJ E.T.
Oh, Lord.
DJ E.T.
Mm-hmm. They can't use that.
It's such a weird thing. Like, it's so weird.
It is. A Native American DJ.
And it's not even that. It's just that the way he portrayed his character at first, you thought it was going to be the traditional Native American. And then this whole DJ thing just came out of left field. And now he's like, yeah, I'm going to be different from all the rest of the tribe on the reservation. Like, what? Okay.
No, he ain't lying about that.
But at first, they was trying to sell us like he was Tatanka or some shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. The traditional Native American.
Mm-hmm. Now it's DJ Tatanka.
International.
Put his ass on the Jersey Shore.
Yeah. Coney Island.
Mm-hmm. And based off of seeing these guys have their confrontations and this being their second fight, what were your thoughts on this?
It was interesting how they had King just come out and jump Eddie before, the match even started, as Eddie was coming out, saying hi, and King just start bashing him in the head. So they just start swinging and fighting, and I don't know. I didn't get much out of this match. All I know is that King won. So that's why I'm like, this is a to be continued type of.
It was nothing. That's why. It was a quick match.
Very quick.
It was very, very quick. I looked down and looked up. I was like, oh, it's over. All right.
Yeah.
I think that was and I would say that would be your what do you call it? Your bathroom break match, but it was even faster than you can go to the bathroom before actually using the bathroom. So
he destroyed him. He destroyed it. He attacked that arm.
Yeah, I don't know what the angle was, because it's like he was one-handed. So it's like, what did we really expect from this?
For him to damage his other hand, so he definitely can't DJ.
Right, he was doing his little free willy dance coming out, and then he got jumped. It's like, okay.
Bad loss.
Right, okay. The video promo was longer than that match.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
That was a good 5 minutes.
Yeah, more in the bathroom.
It was more interesting.
Yeah. Shout out to Mr. King for this win. And I see a part 3. We're going to get the part 3. But what are we going to get? Are we going to get the combination now of both DJ and Native American at the same time against him? Because it seems like Lexus King gets in these rivalries where he's battling them at least 3 times.
I mean, I thought that's what we're getting now out of it. Like, he's both.
No, I'm saying like next week he'll come in with like some DJ outfit instead of his traditional Native American gear.
I think
why would they do that?
No, if anything, he would. They would. If anything, they would change the music. If that, not his. Maybe the
right.
music
He already. Well, he already sold the angle that the music is part of his, part of his heritage or whatever. So he has to keep that angle, just as strong as the DJ angle.
He's gonna come out to music.
That would have been so cool. With the ladies behind him.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
That would have been cool. I wouldn't have minded that at all.
Fucking Eddie
I would like that. DJ E.T.
It's DJ E.T. Right? Hold on. It's DJ E.T. If he ain't dancing, I ain't
prancing.
Ooh.
All right.
What kind of party is that?
Jay, you prancing over there? That's two step. That's what Puerto Ricans call it. Prancing. Okay. My father's gonna sue us so bad for that.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell are y'all doing with my shit?
I was about to say, I was about to say, don't do it. Don't do it.
And look, after this win by Mr. King, we get Mr. Trick Willie talking in the back with a nice little promo. What do you have to say, senor? Oh, Trick.
Nothing.
No, I'm sorry. I just wanted to see what Jay was going to do if I didn't press play.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm sorry, Jay. I got you.
Like he got nothing to say.
Okay, Petey. Let's talk about it. You say I haven't figured you out yet, but I will. Because Trick Williams solves problems. I fix issues. Problem. Best friend stabs me in the back. Solution. I walk out of the biggest show in NXT history with my hand raised high. Issue. I can't defeat the Mad Dragon. Solution. I become the new NXT champion. And the truth is, Pete, we may be even more similar than you realize. Yeah, I heard those stories. How you got jumped at 18 years old on the bus. Well, I got jumped at 18 too. Except I was making plays. Turns out the upperclassmen don't like when a freshman comes in and he balls early. So some teammates decided to throw rocks at my car. But they didn't know I was on the inside. Then they took off running to the dorm room.
How the hell they didn't see him?
Them up there. Then I popped off just like Trick Williams always does. Running up on 3 dudes in a small room.
Stupid.
It didn't make no sense. Yeah, it didn't go well for me. But let's just say I figured it out. By the end of that year, each one of them dudes took an L. Believe that. And I may not have the NXT title, but I'm still looking to be the man here at NXT. So, Peter, I ain't coming to you for advice. I'm coming to you for a rematch. One loss isn't going to scare me away. One way or another, I'm going to figure your ass out.
What are you trying to figure out about him? I know.
Right.
Figure out how to lose again?
Right. Shouldn't this have been the speech last week? Instead of you saying, instead of whoop that trick, I'm going to whoop that ass. But who ass got whooped?
Molly whopped.
Cracked finger ass whooped.
And let's see what Pete has to say to counter it, because obviously he's watching. Pete, Tune, Cruiserweight.
Oh, Petey.
So, Pete, after what we just saw, are we getting Pete Dunne versus Trick Williams round 2?
Do you think Trick deserves a rematch? Yeah, no chance. Because last week, I proved he has a whole lot of figuring out still to do. Men like Trick like to bitch and moan, and men like me, we shrug it off and move forward. Speaking of which, I'm moving forward to the NXT Championship.
Thanks.
You don't get special treatment, Crowley. Right, because I was in a Division I baseball player.
Excuse you, it's basketball. And how are you so bitter at all the athletes?
Lashing Fallon.
Jasmine was a former D1 soccer player as well. Thank you.
What's your point, Lash?
And JC,
All the women in the locker
Jasmine and
room
Jakara.
in Jasmine's footsteps.
Hey, Jakara.
As their influence. I don't see you or you as anything but my opponent if we're in this gauntlet match.
All right, Jakara. I just want to say NXT did a horrible job. They started that promo before they got the microphone over to the ladies. So we kind of came in the middle of the conversation. I'm just like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Yeah.
And like, damn, we got like three different promos in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. That was crazy. All in a row.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, I like that. That was it was interesting. It was new.
Yeah, instead of going, breaking up the promos and giving us so much, they say, you know what, screw it. We're gonna put 3 in 1 real quick.
Yep.
And it worked.
And speaking of promos.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back after these messages here on the NXT recap of the Three Bells Podcast.
Pause.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast with Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Acknowledge me. Coming to you live each and every Monday night for Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live on stereo and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
And now we're back from our commercial break, where we see Miss Lola Vice going up against Tatum Paxley. Ooh. This stirred up from earlier in the night. See what happens. We get a fight based off of them two just talking to each other in the back earlier. Go ahead, Shane. What were your thoughts? And then Mundo to follow.
Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, Miss Lola, that's my girl, and Miss Paxley. Someone that actually surprises me with her performance in the ring. They were both good. This was a cool match, a good match. Nothing really stood out like in the match for me personally, but one of the things that did stand out was how we had our current women's North American champion, Miss Kalani. She was sitting by the announcement table. Yeah, I guess she's part of this story also in terms of interacting with Tatum and the dolls. So, the girls are in there fighting, and the next thing you know, we're back at the announcement table because Miss Wendy Chu goes ham and eggs on Kalani. So while they out there, they doing their thing. Well, she's doing her thing over Kalani's head. It's still a match in the ring. And we get a powerful back fist from Lola over Tatum's head. And yeah, easy 1, 2, 3. Lola wins. Then we get another shot of Kalani sleep on the floor with Wendy Chu standing over her, holding her North American Championship. Is this a sign that she's going for that championship? Is this a sign that Miss Kalani is going to lose her title? Possibly to her or possibly to one of the 2 girls that's in the ring? Huh. Well,
find out next time on the next episode of Speed Racer.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you did that, Shane.
Because it's like, who? What's going to happen next? That type of thing.
Will the monkey come out of the back? Is his father going to be cool? I used to love that, by the way. But
yeah.
So Shane, you're feeling well. Obviously, she's holding the title up, but I also think that we might get a hell of a tag match out of this too. A weird tag team of Wendy and Tatum, because I mean that's just unworldly.
Well, but you got to remember last week, Wendy, she snuffed Tatum.
I didn't see that. She did?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, she handed her
Why?
a doll. She handed her a doll and she
put her to
grabbed it
sleep.
and put her ass to sleep. Yeah, she was sitting on the steps
Oh my gosh.
and yoked her up, and people's like, "Oh snap!" And yeah, and she's like standing there looking over her, like she's still standing over her, looking at her, and people was like, "Damn."
Are you
So
serious?
that's why Tatum, she did that promo the way she did today.
Okay, it makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because guys, remember, I am going off of. I've missed 2 weeks of NXT. I haven't seen NXT since before the Bash. So
we know.
Yeah, it's just So I'm catching up. Yeah. I mean, the only thing that I knew about was the Rascals.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like I was. That's why I was so disconnected from the episode today. It just dawned on me that I missed 2 weeks of NXT. Holy shit.
So now you got to play catch up. Well, tonight was a good night of catching ups.
Yeah, because to me it just seems like a lot of people are like starting new rivalries, but for y'all, they probably started the rivalries a week or two ago. So in a sense, it's like, okay, yeah, it's catch up. All right, but yeah, overall, same thing. I echo everything the sentiments Shane said about the match. I thought Lola was about to lose the match, though. I'm not gonna lie, but then when she came back with that back fist, I was like, okay, it's over. But yeah, Jay.
Do you see a fatal 4-way at No Mercy with these 4 ladies?
Well, I don't know because Lola's sitting there playing buddy with Kalani right now. I don't know if that's a part of her plan, but I wouldn't mind it. It'll be a very interesting fatal 4-way because I wouldn't know how Kalani would come out of that as champion. She would be the
underdog.
What do you call it? Yeah, the underdog. Thank you. Lack of a better term. So that would be crazy.
But you got to keep in mind, Boone, though, she was also considered an underdog for the very latter match where she got that title.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have never put her as my winner, for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think a lot of people didn't.
Disrespect. Yeah, no disrespect. It's just that because I wasn't seeing a lot out of her. Most of the stuff that we got out of her during that time was tag matches, and she wasn't the primary. Like, she was in that whole storyline with Jordan and Fallon and all that. Like, she wasn't the primary person.
Right. Oh, well. We shall see, Jay.
Yes, sir. And that takes us to the back where we are seeing the final 3 ladies being named for the No Mercy Eliminator next week. Let's see what Ava got to say.
It was a rough night for the family, and I really needed that. So bring it in. You're good to me, Ava. You're good to me.
The way she talked.
This sorted, ladies. Thank you for coming back.
You're good to me, Ava. You're good to me.
It was a rough night for the family, and I really needed that. So bring it in. You're good to me, Ava. You're good to me.
You're good to me, Ava.
Now that this is sorted,
She's like an old Italian woman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jay.
And I really needed that. So bring it in. You're good to me, Ava. You're good to me.
Now that this is sorted, ladies. Thank you for coming back.
Oh man. The balls are going around.
Is going to Jada Parker.
She already know.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
She already knows who she picking.
Spot number 5 is going to Kendall Gray.
Who is that?
I think they checked that fee with
Eliminator
Carmen.
is going to Carmen. Oh hell no!
Two friends.
Yo, you heard Izzy?
Oh damn!
That was her that said that shit. Oh hell no!
You would have thought it was a black person, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And she walked off. Yo, this segment is hilarious.
I wonder if I have enough of a button for that.
Time for that
You're good to me.
Yeah, we'll find a
To me,
button for
Ava.
that.
You're good to me. Take care of it. So bring it in. You're good to me, Ava. You're good to me. Take care of it.
All right, now that this
I'm gonna let
Mundo,
this play.
you're
I'm
gonna
sorry.
you're keeping that
I'm
one,
sorry.
Mundo?
Yeah, I gotta have it. You're good to me, neighbor. You're good to me. That's gonna replace the thank you.
Nice.
is going to Jada Parker.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Jada was the
Nice.
only black person in this segment.
Kendall Gray.
Her name does not sound familiar to me at all. Kendall Gray, like
The Gauntlet Eliminator is going
She's
to
the one that
hell no!
Time for that.
isn't she the one that suplexed Homeboy,
Ladies,
Jay?
thank you all for coming. I'll see you next week. Thank you, guys.
Or her friend?
Carmen, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
It
I
was the
can't
one that
believe it's almost been 2
it was
years
it.
on our journey.
Yeah.
Remember the SummerSlam
Okay.
trial? And
So we got
The one that
fun.
lost the boy.
And you know what? If it's not me, I hope you win.
Thank you, Ren.
we have Ren,
Honestly, I'm so sorry it
Carmen,
didn't work
and
out for you
Izzy's in the
today.
background, still
I
pissed
can't
off.
believe it's almost been 2 years since I.
By the way, if anyone deserved to be in that eliminator match, it was me. Well, I'm not in it either, and you don't hear me bitching about it.
Ooh.
I couldn't stand you at our SummerSlam trial, and I can't stand you now.
Oh.
She's delusional.
All right, cat fight.
Okay.
And so look, the field of six is set. Ren Sinclair, Adriana Rizzo, Sol Ruka, Jada Parker, Kendall Gray, Carmen Petrovic. Ooh. Ooh.
That's easy. He's gonna give it to Soul since she didn't get the North American title. I would love it to be Jada, but it's gonna be Soul Ruka.
I'll probably go the same way, but Miss Parker is my very close second.
I love her. I would refer, I would rather it be her, but it's just so obvious.
But then
They'll probably be the final two.
I'm just saying because Soul, then she had the ladder match, right? Where we thought that she probably would have won that. Then she had the individual match, just her versus Kalani alone. I think she's the only one out of that ladder match that got another title shot, right?
Right, and lost fair square.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Now I'm saying it's just obvious at this point. Like she's gonna get a third title attempt, a chance to get to a title. She's the Drew McIntyre of NXT right now.
So you think because this is her third, that means that she's gonna win it this time?
Yeah.
I bet you $1 that Parker wins.
I would be shocked. I would be happy and shocked. But
because again, we was shocked when Kalani won.
I never saw that pay-per-view.
Yes, he did.
No, I didn't.
I think we watched it together.
It was the ladder match.
We didn't watch that one.
We had to watch. We watched at least 2 or 3.
We watched. What that was the last one?
Yeah, that me and you have. Yeah.
I saw that. It was in Vegas.
Yeah, Jay. I don't think that was the one that we watched.
Because no, you're right. You're right. It was
the
Sol
one that
Ruka. It was Sol Ruka against Kalani that we watched together.
Yeah, it was the one when you and your sister were hosting.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
I never saw that pay-per-view.
That was a good one too. 6 ladies in a ladder match.
Well, that's what they have money in the bank for.
That was when Soul did the Soul cut, her cutter off the ladder.
Yeah, I saw that. That was
That
all
was
over.
fire.
That was all over the Twitter and Instagram and everything.
Oof, that was so fire. Okay. I'm gonna go with Carmen on this one.
Carmen
Yeah.
Petrovich.
Yeah.
Interesting picture.
The Ninja Girl.
The one who keeps losing. He's a loser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She eventually got to win something.
The NXT Championship, though, bro. I think that
No. Just the match. Just the match.
What
this
match?
This fatal. I mean, this eliminator match. I got her to win this eliminator.
Are they all going to be in the ring together?
I don't know the rules of this gauntlet eliminator. I'm assuming if it's a gauntlet, then it's one at a time. I think gauntlets are one at a time.
All right. Well, I still pick Soruka, even though I want Jada. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picking Jada.
Me and Shane have a dollar bet.
Yep.
Oh God. Dollar
bet. What?
Well, you went on this too, Jay?
No, not with his Carmen Petrovich.
That's an easy dollar for us.
Right.
So Ruka's easy. I'm trying to see if any of these wrestlers are from Denver.
Why? So you want to use that logic again that didn't work for you at SummerSlam? Made Shane change his whole mind.
Okay, and look what happened.
I kept saying it doesn't matter where they're from. If that was the case, Drew would have won.
Right. Look, I ain't listening to Jay no more.
Jay's he's only good on NXT pay-per-views.
Basically.
Vegas.
But with that being said,
we got Wes Lee.
Back live on NXT with a man who has some explaining to do.
Okay, here we go.
Why Wes was?
I've been waiting for this all week.
Me too. And I did not hear it, so this is my first time listening to this.
I think I can say this. We both sat here last week and both were shocked. The unthinkable happened.
Real quick, I didn't want to say anything, but this rascal running back in here trying to steal the thunder of Wes Lee. I can smell it, man. I can sense it.
Oh, really? Really, Booker?
Wes Lee, he don't know nobody nothing.
Well, honestly, I still love Wes, so I don't care. He can't do no wrong in my eyes. Oh well. He had to go back to TNA. And fuck these fans.
Hey, look. I get it.
No.
Last week, I shocked the world.
You did a good thing.
Honestly, I shocked myself too. You see, I believed that I was going to be winning the tag team titles with my best friend. But Zach let me down again.
Yes, he did. It's all his fault.
Now, you see, this
Lost
goes
the
back
match.
to 2 years ago when Zach first let me down. One of the greatest tag teams in NXT history. Done. MSK was dead.
And when
Muerto.
all of that happened, everybody was feeling sad for Zach. But they were feeling sorry for me. They doubted me, saying things like, what is Wes going to do now? Is he going to find a new tag team partner? And, I mean, everyone only had me slotted as being a tag team guy, so it only made sense.
Ooh, so?
But I dried my tears. I picked myself back up, and I busted my ass to become the greatest North American champion of all time.
Yeet.
Some of y'all cheer that. Some of y'all boo that. But you all witnessed it firsthand.
Yep.
But Zach and Trey were not here. They abandoned me. They reunited in TNA, and they absolutely killed it. While I broke my back to become a top star here in NXT. And you see, all of us, we all aspired to reach greatness together. We all wanted to have a legacy that lived beyond all of our years, but it was I, and I alone, that achieved that greatness. You see, you all don't know this, but Zach does. Zach, I'm just done being a caretaker, dog. I'm done worrying about what you are going to say or do. I was the one that kept everything together when we were the Rascals. I was the one driving us from city to city for our shows. I was the one squashing the beefs when you were being too childish. I was the one waking you up for your flights so you did not miss them. I am tired of taking care of you.
Oh, so he's just a big old baby.
And he said beef.
Now, where I want to go, I know that I cannot have my best friends riding my coattails.
Some friend.
I know that the only reason why that they came back was for the WWE rub. And more importantly, I truly know how this is about to go. Zach, I know that you and I are going to end up having a match. I know you desperately want to get your hands on me, and No Mercy is coming up, and I feel like the title is fitting, right? But the thing is, when we have our match, you're going to learn firsthand that everything that I have said here tonight reigns true. And I am going to show you no mercy, dog, when I beat the living hell out of you. Once all of that is done, you and Trey can go back to TNA and have a wonderful career as a TNA wrestler.
Yeah.
While I aspire and focus on bigger and better things like that NXT championship.
As you should, GOAT. You're the greatest of all time in NXT, man. Fuck that. Hell yeah. Get that title.
On behalf of WWE superstar Wes Lee, I wish you the best in all your future endeavors.
Wish you the best. Wish you we have Pete Dunne coming down.
Oh, shit.
With his funny face. But why is he coming here and harassing Wes?
Look at this.
Right.
Look at this. I'm impressed.
He has too many battles right now.
Finally, someone around here has started to figure it out.
Oh, there we go. He's congratulating him. Okay.
But don't get too carried away, mate.
Oh, boy.
Because last week, I beat Trick, and now my eyes
You
are
beat Drake?
fixed firmly on that NXT championship.
Hold on. Pause. He beat Drake last week. Who the hell's Drake?
No, he said Trick.
Oh, he said Trick.
Yeah. He had a match with Trick last week and he beat Trick.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
NXT Championship.
Ah, shit.
Oh, boy.
Oh, here he is. Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Here comes Pete. Oh, now Pete and... Wait. All three of them are fighting each other now. What the hell?
Should be the #1 contender to the NXT Championship.
Isn't that wow? So they got rid of everybody else that was in that Fatal 4. They got rid of them and they ran into their own stories, and now they have new contenders just like that. That's incredible. What? No, I'm not shade.
Yeah.
No shade. I'm just saying, like, you know, first it was Javon. They got rid of him and moved him out of the picture. And then everybody else just went in their own separate stories.
Javon's okay. He could chill.
I do find it interesting that Pete is coming out of nowhere. He's just like he's really trying to be everywhere.
Everywhere, and everybody is his opponent. And I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? Because eventually it's all going to catch up to him at one point. You know how this is. Eventually somebody's going to be like, you know what? That's why I thought Trick would have been on Raw. I thought he was going to, you know, show up and attack this dude, but he didn't. And then I would have thought Sheamus would have been on NXT, but he wasn't. So, yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm getting out of this, Jay and Mundo? Jay, remember Pete told the story about, you know, him being bullied on the bus and stuff like that.
Right.
He's becoming those guys.
Yes, he's bullying everybody.
Right.
Who?
Pete Dunne. Oh, you wasn't around. He wasn't around.
He had a segment last. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like completely lost. Like what? Because I'm like, I know Trick said something about bullies or something like that, but okay. So go ahead, school me.
Pete was on a bus back in his hometown, and there was 3 guys on that bus that bullied him and beat him up. So
while he was a wrestler?
No, he was young.
Oh, copy.
He was a teenager, like the way Trick was. When Trick was 18. So something similar like that. So now we're looking at it like, you know, what Shane just said. He's becoming the bully.
Right. That's possible. That's a hell of an angle right there. Become the bully.
The bruiserweight bully.
Yeah, but whatever you do, don't ever call him Butch.
Right.
Right, and that's why Trick was using that reference when he spoke about when he was 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? We got some breaking news from WWE. They filed a trademark for Fatal Influence. Who and what faction is that going to be?
The pure cohesion collective or something with that terrible trash ass name. Oh man,
I like that name. I like Pure Fusion.
They got so much backlash from that today, and it's like I told y'all last night. It's just too many words. The Pure Fusion Collective.
Yeah, that I don't like.
So you think that would be the name change?
That's too much to put on the shirt.
Yeah. It's almost a sentence, not even a title. It's like a sentence.
PFC. PFC.
No.
Nah.
No. Yeah. But yeah, that was the thought, quick, fast, Jay, because I was like, because I had a thought when you spoke about this earlier, when we spoke about the title No Mercy.
Right.
And you were saying how you like how they going back to, you know, these old school PLEs with the names. And it's like, well, yeah, sure, because, you know, they basically, they own the names, and with so many other circuits out there, and they got their own PLEs and using, you know, specific wordings, why not revamp, you know, some of these pay-per-views, you know, Insurrection and Backlash and No Way Out, No Mercy, you know, all of these great, Vengeance, In Your House, like they had all these awesome pay-per-view titles that they should totally, like, they own it, so why not bring it back?
Yeah, and NXT uses basically all of them, including In Your House. They've done it In Your House. Vengeance Day, they call it now. No Mercy.
They're taking Halloween Havoc as well.
Halloween Havoc, Bash at the Beach. Excuse me, the Great American Bash. Bash at the Beach is a WCW.
WCW, right. They got those titles also, right? ECW, WCW, got a lot of titles. But In Your House, for some reason, that's my favorite. Like, I just love that one. You know, being younger, they had the house.
Every goddamn pay-per-view was In Your House. That's why.
Yeah, it started off as In Your House, and then it started In Your House.
The pay-per-view name. Bad Blood, In Your House, Judgment Day, In Your House.
Because it was cool. It was cool how they had the little house there with the TV screen and on the window. It was cool.
In Your House, Rock Bottom. In Your House, Degeneration X. In Your House, what was it? Ground Zero. And this is coming off the top of my head. I'm starting to remember all of them now. What?
Yeah.
Shit, matter of fact, the damn game was called In Your House. That was one of my favorite WWF games as a kid. In Your House for PlayStation 1. Oh man, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. In
I'm
Your House.
Surprised I'm surprised they didn't have a WrestleMania In Your House.
Nah, because WrestleMania is good enough. That's good. That's
right.
Good. Remember, there's no In Your House SummerSlam. It's just SummerSlam. Like those four were just that, but everything else was In Your House.
In Your House. Okay.
Yeah, everything else was In Your House technically. Yeah.
It started in '95. The first one.
In Your House, Cold Day in Hell. I remember that one. Yeah. So remember, The Rock had his own pay-per-view. Degeneration X had their own pay-per-view.
They had In Your House, Good Friends, Better Enemies.
That's
In Your House.
Shawn Michaels.
Then they had Saint Valentine's Day Massacre In Your House.
Yeah, well, that's when they started to leave. That's when they started to get away from In Your House, because once the pay-per-view name was first, that was it. Then they phased out In Your House, because Bad Blood was technically In Your House, but you know.
Yes, that's what
In
I'm
Your
saying.
House, Backlash.
I see that
Good
as well.
times. Oh, you're actually looking at the list. I'm going off the top of my damn head.
Just going off this list. As soon as he said 95, I said, "Oh, he done Googled it, looked it up."
The Google guy, right? Our Google guy.
There's our Google guy. There you go.
Fully Loaded. Remember that pay-per-view? Now, I know one pay-per-view they'll never bring back. It's Over the Edge. Remember that one? That's the one Owen Hart passed away on.
They're not bringing that back.
They never did it again after that one. Over the Edge was done after that.
Understandable.
And Insurrection, I don't think they would do that anymore either after January 6th.
Unforgiven, they should. Unforgiven, they should do.
You said Unforgiven?
Yeah.
What would you take out of the regular rotation for Unforgiven?
I don't know. Maybe give it to NXT on a Tuesday night.
No. Come on, look. Keep up with the WCW stuff on Tuesday nights. You want the WWE pay-per-views to be pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but look, NXT got No Mercy, and that was a WWE pay-per-view.
And that's a regular pay-per-view.
That's a PLE, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I said,
that's on a Sunday, dude.
Jay, did you miss what I just said? I think that went over your head.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I said keep all the WCW pay-per-view names on Tuesdays.
And I named the WWE one.
Right.
Oh no, I get it. I mean, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I get it. Now I'm seeing the picture.
It was on TV though. You need to fix the antenna. Let me stop. All right. So
wow.
And we're backstage with Frazier and Axiom with the pregnant chick. What's her name?
I have no clue.
They
never put her name up on the screen.
Not at all. Not at all.
Jay, you need to know your announcers, guy. Come on.
We don't know. I'm trying. I want to know. Like she did 2 segments, and neither one they showed her name.
Shane be like, "Is this Captain Kelly?"
No, I know they ain't no goddamn Captain Kelly. Captain Kelly ain't pregnant. First off,
who the hell? So on SmackDown, it's oh well, homegirl she left. That's what happened. The black chick left.
Yeah,
and then Byron's on SmackDown too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Kelly Kincaid.
No, she's the other one, isn't it? There's 2 of them. It's Kelly Kincaid and the pregnant one.
That is her.
That's Kelly Kincaid, the pregnant one?
Yeah.
So then who's the other chick?
Because Kelly Kincaid, she interviewed Pete Dunne, right? They showed her name.
Maybe Sean and them don't know the pregnant lady name either. But with that being said, we're backstage with her and Axiom and Frazier, the tag team champions of NXT.
Axiom, Nathan, clearly a successful title defense last week. Will we see another one tonight?
Yes, well, it is no secret that recently, me and my amigo here haven't exactly been on the same page. However,
I mean, I did kick you, you kicked me.
Yes, that
We've
did happen.
been preoccupied with our undesires, but that is the thing of the past.
Yes, no chasing after the speed title, no chasing after the Heritage Cup. All right, we arrived on time, we changed in the same locker room, we are locked in, and tonight the full focus is defending these NXT Tag Team Championships. And yes, Chase, you did put up a hell of a fight at Heatwave, but
Rich brings a power element to the table that we have to take care of. But we are locked in, bro. We're on the same page, and as good as Chase you might be, I am certain that tonight will end up the same way it did last week.
Let's freaking go!
Yes!
Thanks, guys. Good luck tonight. Nathan.
So wait, they main evented NXT last week too?
Did they, Jay? Who did last week?
Jay's still trying to figure out what Shorty's name is.
How did we end last week? Oh, right. Yes. That's how MSK. They fought them and lost.
Right.
Yeah, they main evented. That's why we got the promo we got today from Wes.
So wait, because I remember the last time I watched NXT was when they main evented with Javon and the Rascals. So they main evented the last 4 weeks?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Really?
That's how dope they were. Yeah.
Wow, Sean.
And they did not disappoint. That was a kick-ass match last week, wasn't it, Jay?
Hell to the yes.
And that's why they wanted a repeat of last week. Huh, I missed it.
Yep. Which was why I was like a little perplexed as to why Wes is so angry. being that it seemed like all of this that he was talking about in his promo happened in a short period of time. Because before last week's match, everything was fine. They did this awesome promo, Jay. Remember when they did the how you call it, that 70s show? They did a promo using that 70s show theme.
Yes, that shit was dope.
And it was,
They
it
did?
was kick ass. Oh yeah. Dude, you need to check it out. It was one of the coolest promos. Had to be the best promo of the night. With
Oh
those
wait,
three.
let me take a guess because my 70s show when like a round table type thing when they show everybody individually but they're talking to each other.
Yep.
I mean that's one of the funniest things about that show.
That's exactly what it was. So it was like everything was cool, Mundo, literally till last week. So that's why everybody was so shocked when he kicked Homeboy like that. We was like, yo, what is this coming from?
Yeah, shit. When he kicked them in the nuts, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
You know what? That's the last thing I saw. I saw the end of the match because your website, Jay, finally started working for me. And that's when I was gonna I was gonna hop on the app with you guys and just talk about what I was able to see, which was the first and last match. But then they were like, all right, we're gonna start boarding the plane. So then I just started listening to y'all until I didn't get a signal anymore.
Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, we figured that.
Yeah, you got that. I was on Delta, you know.
So I guess everything that Wes was talking about, basically babysitting these guys, did that like happen like within the week time, or was that going on and it just came to a boiling point when they lost the titles?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Not
too
lost
much
the titles, but lost the match to gain the titles.
Right. I don't know too much about their history back when they were originally on NXT, but I know they were going back and forth between TNA and NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if Wes was, but I know the other two were. Mm.
I mean, because it's just so weird, Jay. Because remember when, he was sad about losing to Oba, and he was just about to say, "Yo, I'm hanging it up. Like there's nothing else for me. I'm out of here." And then his homies came. His homies came, and it was the best thing that ever happened to him. We had these awesome matches. We had the awesome promo. Everything seemed good and cool. They got this title opportunity, and unfortunately, they fell short. They was, giving each other pounds and hugs, and I'm talking Axiom Frazier along with all three rascals, showing love and everything, giving hugs, kisses, all type of stuff. And then the three stood in the middle of the ring and was like, yeah, it's going to be okay. Everything's all right. We're going to get another chance. We're going to get another shot. Just keep your head up. And then all of a sudden that happened. And I'm like, well, where's all this frustration coming from?
Well,
we never saw any of this.
The one thing I'll say is this. I'll admit this.
Dramatic pause.
No, I was about to say it. Wes, getting really good at that. But Wes Lee, he took the fall last week. Now, was he thinking that his partner was going to come into the ring and stop the count? Maybe that's part of the frustration. Because if you look at the replay, his partner failed to stop the count twice. He was like hanging half out the ring and failed to stop the count. So maybe that's part of the frustration.
That one little thing, like, just spiraled into all of this.
And like you said, he didn't say it, but he said it. That's why Jay was laughing. He got himself fired. And that's why he had to forfeit the titles and why people felt bad for him and he was on his own. You left me. That's what happened.
Okay. I mean, it just seems weird because, like I said, this didn't seem like the problem before.
People people mask their issues. I mean, I'm pretty sure he never let that go. And then, like you said, they took their ball and went to TNA and continued the rascals there without him while he had to navigate on his own. My man's was telling you what was up, Shane. Don't question him. He's telling you. She told us straight up. We heard it together.
Okay.
Jay.
Got it. Jay.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, so we got, after Axiom and Fraser talk, we see Tony D and the family upset in the back as well, and they're getting interviewed about the match.
Not the way you wanted it to go. What's running through your mind after losing the Heritage Cup?
Look, Mini Don and his girl, they got one on me. The ruler of NXT is here, and it is time. Challenge. Otis, last night we came face to face on Raw, but tonight, I'm ready for battle.
Oh my gosh!
What a way to do it.
When I saw that, I was like, "Wait, hold up! What the hell is going on?" I'm like, "Why did he just do that?"
That seems to be a reoccurring thing. Like, this is like the third time that we're seeing this, Jay, where one of them is interrupting the other.
I was lost in the sauce. I was like, "Wait, what? How did he just walk into their shot and took over the camera?" Like, oh shit! The ruler. I'm like, damn,
yeah,
Tony.
this is the third time that they did that.
Wow.
Yeah, this was going on while you were gone also.
Oh man.
So I'm assuming that we're going to see something like this again next week.
This is why I said that I think Charlie and Tony's feud is on pause for now, because there's beef here now between these two, at least between Oba and the family in general.
Right.
Yeah, because he literally bumped into Tony the first time, and then the second time when Uber was outside in the parking lot, that's when Tony and his family crossed over him, and then the camera focused on Tony as he kept talking. So that's why he did it again tonight.
Oh wow!
And
it's
and
hilarious.
That's why I wrote, I love it. I love the shade between the two. And then that's why I wrote in the chat. I said, "Oh, so it is Otis."
Right.
Duh, we should have figured that out yesterday. But I didn't think that it was going to be that obvious.
You thought it was going to be
You
thought he was going to be standing in the ring waiting to see who did it.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be a surprise. I was waiting for that.
That's what open challenge is. Somebody just comes and accepts the challenge.
From what I saw while I was trying to find the clips, this challenge was answered earlier in the day, so people already knew it was Otis because he answered. I guess he answered the challenge earlier in the day when, on Twitter or something like that.
Right.
Right. But he was originally called out last night.
Was he called out?
Oba was in the audience when Otis came out, when Alpha Academy came out for their match yesterday against Creed Brothers.
And he was like, "Go ahead and worry about your fight."
Mm-hmm. Because Otis was doing his, hey, what's up to the crowd, this and that and the third. And right before he got up the steps, Oba was standing right there with his championship, staring Otis down. So we was like, uh-oh, is this his next opponent? And it kind of looked like Oba was calling him out.
Yeah, I remember you guys saying that.
Yeah. So I guess Otis officially accepted it earlier today. it was like, that's why I was like, oh, so it is him. Because remember, even Jay was like, could Otis be the guy for today?
Yeah.
And it was like, I kind of hope not, because again, it eliminates that element of surprise as to who is actually brave enough to accept the challenge.
But it had to be somebody big.
Yeah, big and fat. Yeah, fat. Somebody fat and husky.
That's the word. That's the word you're using now, Shane.
That's the word I'm using now.
What's wrong with what you used to
I
say?
agree with you. No, I agree with you. I like fat and husky. That's Shane likes some fat and husky.
Shane likes some fat and husky, ladies and gentlemen. That's what he just said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
After that little segment there, we have Mr. Duke Hudson in the back with Chase U, and he's apologizing to him.
I bet
Chase?
he is.
Tonight is the night. You can feel it. Rich, I am pumped.
Good. Richie, I want to do something I don't normally do, and that's apologize.
Richie.
I think Riley and I were taken off guard last week, that's all. To be honest, it doesn't matter who of us comes home with the tag team gold, as long as it comes home to Chase U.
Exactly, Duke's right. You have done the impossible for us, and you keep saying it. If one person wins, we all win in Chase U, so please, boys, bring those titles home. Please, it's coming home.
Honestly, guys, I am so excited.
Bridge.
But most of all, I'm grateful. Thea, you came out of a situation where someone betrayed your trust. But still, you believed in me. I can't tell you how much that meant to me. And I know that it's taken you guys a lot longer to come round and see that my intentions are pure. But I feel like you're 100% behind me now. We are. And I can't thank you enough for giving me a fair chance. So that's why I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure Mr. Chase and I come home with those NXT Tag Team Championships. I promise this won't be just another championship win. This is going to be the title reign to end all title reigns.
They were so hyped.
Gotta love Thea. You gotta love her.
Yeah.
You gotta love her. But fellas, I believe this guy. Considering everything that he has been through, and Chase U was there to basically, support him, let him know that everything's okay, we got your back. And he hasn't felt this type of love and support in a while. So I see he's that type of person that would do whatever it takes for the team, for them, because of what they did for him. So yeah. He makes a good addition to Chase U. He makes a good addition for them.
You guys don't find it funny how I'm not as dismissive of him anymore? I couldn't even do a segment with him in it anymore. Before
he was your natty.
He was my my natty. But I mean, hey, he's been proving himself and trying to do by any means necessary to get Chase U over. And hey.
But you was the one that called it that said, basically that Chase had to agree with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it took Chase a minute.
Right. But I knew he would, remember I was saying him and Thea would be the ones, and then eventually the other two would come around. Because they had the same skepticism that I did. I was just saying, especially after that last situation he had with LWO.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, we haven't seen those two dudes since.
Yeah. Damn.
Right?
That's bad.
We haven't seen them, either one of them, since. We've seen the other guys from LDF, but we haven't seen those two from LWO since. It's only been It's only been Ray and Zelina.
Sorry. Woo-wee. That's another day, another night for them. Staying at home, eating tacos on Tuesday.
Why it has to be tacos? Why it can't be turkey sandwiches?
We're trying to be racist here. Duh.
Yeah. Tacos and tequila. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's the final episode of the Three Bells.
Here on stereo. Oh no.
Shout out to Stereo. We love you, Stereo.
Yeah.
Jay.
Shout out to our listeners out there, William, Greatest, and Emma. Thank you for joining us tonight. And now we got our
hold
on. What happened?
Oh, okay. I see what you did there. All right. Copy.
You see who did what?
Because I didn't know that he was, he called them from the names when you click on their profiles.
No, I just looked at the bottom. I'm just looking at the bottom, and that's the way I see their names. So I'm just going off that.
On my end, it says it's not Paul, light skinned, and Emma Kimberly. We seeing different stuff.
That's what he said. He said, "Shout out to it's not Paul, light skinned."
No, he said.
No,
shout
I said
to
William.
Yeah.
Greatest.
Oh yeah, you did.
Greatest. And Emma. That's the way I'm
Right.
seeing it as I'm viewing it. I'm not tapping their names.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing something else. That's why it was like, what?
Must be an Android thing.
Because you're seeing what I'm seeing, Shane.
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, it's an Android thing.
It's an Android thing. Wouldn't it be so different? Damn, you even different on the stereo app? How does damn?
What does stereo look like? What does stereo look like to you? Is it like boxes and
okay,
black and white?
It's just a different voice every other hour that I tap into the app. It'd be like, "Hello, hi there." I'm like, "Oh God,
yeah,
app."
That sounds like an Android stereo with a Z.
Stereo.
Oh man! Wow, that's
Jay.
Where's Ilya Dragunov when we need him?
The main event.
Oh God! So we have our North American title match featuring Obafemi versus Monday Night Raw's Otis from Alpha Academy. Shane, what were your thoughts on this? And there's to follow. Stop it.
What did you say?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's trying to get you back. He's trying to get you on.
He's trying to get me. Oh, he was using that word. See, now you're using the word more than me. You were saying. First and foremost, Jay and Mundo, and of course Mundo knows, and I'm going to say this because I was using my production eyes when Mr. Oba came in to do his intro, and I loved how he stood in the middle of the ring, and all the lights went out, and there was like this blue lighting that shined behind him, giving him this big, powerful silhouette of him holding the title. That was so fly. Like he should put that on a shirt. I really like that image. Very powerful. They had this thing, Jay, where there was both Oba and the Big O's. It's Oba versus Otis. So they was running back and forth and would like bump into each other. You know, one guy would stay still and the other guy would run to the ropes and then run back and try to bump the guy off his feet. And for a minute, they was doing back and forth. Couldn't knock it down, back and forth. And then Otis somehow, some way got an extra pepper in his step and managed to knock big ass Otis managed to knock big ass Opa clean out of the ring. And he's sitting there like outside of the ring like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that, because I don't think anybody has ever done that. Like he's really like, he's going against somebody that's big and strong just like him finally. So he had that going back and forth. It was a lot of good moves coming from both guys, especially Otis. He kept himself like really good in there. Looked real good. The funniest part of the night for me, Jay Mundo, was when, and I don't know why Tozawa found the way to go up on the ring post like that. Like he just decided to jump up on the ring, and Oba sees that he's up there and slaps the living hell out of Tozawa's chest, knocking him clean out. Yes, took his both souls. Took his soul and his souls of souls. He slapped the hell out of that little man. Poor guy, slapping him while he still got birthday cake in his stomach. Come on, man. And just when you think that Otis was about to win because he did the series of moves, including the is that his version of a moonsault or a body smash, Jay? Like, what would you call what he did when he got
Vader
on
bomb.
the Vader bomb? Thank you. He did that, and you would think.
Notice he was wearing the red and black.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that in years, by the way. So when he did that, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, like I haven't seen that in so many years. So
Is there a connection to that, or is there something significant with Vader for him to wear that tonight?
I just noticed that a lot of the heavier men of this generation have been doing a lot of stuff paying homage to the guys of the past. A lot of them do the World's Strongest Slam. You know, a lot of them do the moonsault that Vader used to do off the top rope, Ivar. The Vader bomb that you saw tonight. You know, they pay homage to the guys, the big guys of the past. So I don't know if it's anything personal, but I've just noticed that this generation, these guys are very humble, and it's actually making their movesets look even crazier in the fact that they can, you know, do these things as well. It's like it makes them more interesting. I know for Ival's sake, is you're like, shit, how the hell your big ass can get up there and do a moonsault like that? But that's the same thing we were saying about Vader back in the day. Like, goddamn, Vader, how the hell are you doing that?
Vader was a beast. Beast, that guy.
Oh, I think I might see. I think my match to watch to go to bed tonight is Vader versus Shawn Michaels. In your house.
Mm-hmm. That's that good old in your house.
Mm-hmm. Shawn Michaels, he had the blue and the black tights on. Vader had his red and black traditional with the mask. Yep. I think I might be watching that to go to sleep.
But
and you peep. What happened? What?
No, what you gonna say, Jay? Was that a joke?
No, I was gonna say about Otis. If you notice, he's already balding, thin and out in the back. I wouldn't be too surprised he cuts that hair.
You think he's gonna be the next Vader?
Maybe.
Be right back.
The faster his hair thins out. I caught the bald spot already. That's why he kind of wets his hair. Probably just try to hide it, but it's definitely there in plain sight.
Wow, maybe that would happen eventually.
Yeah.
To be like a introduction to like a new look or something.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Angle did it.
Right. Exactly. And we see Chad Gable trying to be recreating the old past of Angle.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
Yep.
man, this match was not bad though. Definitely not bad.
No, it wasn't. And I would love to see Shawn Michael. Well, we can't, but I was going to jokingly tell Mundo, yeah, I would love to see Shawn Michael powerbomb Vader the way Oba did to Otis.
Whoa.
You said
Man.
Shawn Michaels?
I was jokingly saying that being that you was going to watch that match tonight. And I was going to intertwine that joke with this actual powerbomb to Otis from Oba.
Bro, that was fucking wild, man.
Wasn't it?
But who gets
bananas.
who gets powerbomb of the month? Is it Oba or is it Bailey?
Oh snap!
When she
Absolutely Bailey.
Huh?
Absolutely Bailey. But because in all fairness, you know, Oba, he's a strong dude. So that's not as surprising as Bailey. Like, we didn't know that she was that strong to do that.
And as far as she walked out of the corner with that move on top of that.
Yeah. She hands down gets it. Hands down.
Jay, what do you think?
I agree.
All right. That's baby.
Even though that was your girl. Yeah, that was your girl that got
You know what? We never acknowledged that it was his girl versus my girl. We never acknowledged that. Oh man, my baby and Yanaya, that bitch.
Hey, that's not fair.
Respectfully, because I'm not going to be happy about her beating my girl and taking her title away, but respectfully, because she's a hell of an opponent, a hell of a wrestler, and I'm happy that she finally got her time. Because I mean, I don't remember the last time she had a damn championship, if she ever had one.
Alexa cashed on him.
As a matter of fact, Jay, if you remember, I think the three of us were defending Nia Jax all of the beginning of 2024 when everybody was just shitting on her left and right. Starting with Tristan. Tristan was not a fan of her at all.
Nope.
I don't even think LaJuan was when he first started messing with us. Like, we were getting a lot of heat from people and reading about it from people about her, and we were just like, yo, what is this about? Like, give her a chance. So I pride myself on knowing that we did that. And look at her now. Queen of the Ring and WWE Women's Champion.
She's been dominant. She beat Becky. You know, she's went through her battles, but was losing at the main times.
Right.
She only lost what? She lost what? Maybe two matches all year, if I'm not mistaken.
And that last match, she didn't even have to lose that last match that she had on the Raw. I don't know why she lost that, but was that against Liv?
That shit hurt. I think so. That shit hurt my feelings when she lost. I was like, nah.
It didn't need to happen.
No, they was shitting on her a lot on Raw too.
Yeah, because she got stuck with this whole Becky situation. And it was like, all right, but everybody, we're tired of Becky. So it's like, we don't really give a damn.
Because I remember me and you were saying like, damn, when is Becky going to take a break?
Yeah, I was like, she's overexposed. And then my situation that I was not really feeling when it came to Nia, I was like, how come every time when it's time for her to go for the championship, she got to have mad other people in the match with her?
Yeah.
And then they shitted on her, and wasn't she the person that lost the match? What was that? That Fatal 5, whatever that match was with all those women in it. And I think Rhea. Oh no, she had a one-on-one with Rhea, and Rhea gave her her move off the ropes
at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, that right there, I was like, I was like, ooh man, that was a bad loss right there. But look, again, look where she is now. Consistency, patience.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're giving the same story to Jay, low-key.
The patience.
Yep.
It will eventually get there.
No, I'm lying. I'm lying. No, Jay has way more losses against. I remember I gave y'all the stats way back then. At that point, when I gave it to y'all, he was 0 for 7 against champions, singles champions. It's probably worse now.
All right. Kind of like 0-8, 0-9, I would think. Damn, that was loud in the back. Damn cops. Ugh. Okay, so after this match, we got Jensen talking in the back. What do you got to talk about, Mr. Jensen?
It's been documented. I was in a dark place. It's been it's spiraling out of control. You want to silence me?
Wow.
And I said you want to silence me, I hit rock bottom. Some people say they
The
were
Rock
looking out
ain't
for
do
me.
it.
You are so lost right now. It's not even funny. Those were empty words. But there was one man who vouched for me in every sense.
Right.
He stuck his neck out for me so I could get rehired.
That's right.
Sean and I have decided to give you a second chance.
Sean and I.
He told me not what I wanted to hear, but what I needed to hear. I was doing dumb and immature things, and I was better than that. He made sure I got home safe every night, no matter what I was doing.
He was my chauffeur.
This place is cutthroat. Friends are turning on each other. People are out for themselves. Well, I finally got someone looking out for me besides Brooks Jensen. He was a leader. A mentor to me.
Oh.
Does that work? Yeah. Brooks. That was perfect.
Give me my flowers.
Is this something? No, that's crazy.
It's Idris and the other guy, Nofi.
We've known Brooks for a long time. Plus, with Briggs being in Japan for a while, Brooks is a lost cause. It's just saying.
Meanwhile, Hank and Tank are in the back room.
And really, we all became different intentions around the same time, but no doubt about this. He is being manipulated 100%. No, he doesn't.
It's great about Brooks, but sounds like y'all got him. So.
Yes, Hank.
Let's start things. Hank, you have that little chit chat with Miss Ava that we were talking about.
I saw the GM Ava, and she loves herself some Hank and Tank. We got a match next Tuesday, bro.
I'm talking about, my brother. The Good Brothers want to crash our barbecue, bash on our food. All we're going to taste next week is some defeat with a little side of hog. Baby, that's the right hog. Taste, man. That's taste.
So they did that format again, Mundo and Jay, and it worked. I like how they mixed those three stories together like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, the
Quick
transitions. Yeah.
I told y'all that last night on Raw.
Told us what?
That I like when they go from one segment to the other. Like it just goes. Remember the whole thing with Gunther and Randy led into Drew and Punk. I was like, I like how that was last night. So same thing with tonight. It's just like, but tonight they go in 1, 2, 3 promos, segments into each other. I'm like, damn,
right,
all right, Sean.
It worked.
But
and it works.
And you're saving time. On top of that, you kill 3 birds with 1 stone.
And you still get a lot of matches. At that. Which is awesome.
Well, go ahead, Shane, what your thought was.
I mean, I know y'all heard me sigh and making all these noises as Brooke was talking, because I'm like, dude, wasn't there a guy by the name of Briggs? Didn't he have a certain level of care for you? And you totally did not mention his name at all.
But Briggs is the part of the reason why, right, Jay? Why he was lost in the first place. Briggs was a part of the group that disbanded and left him alone.
And they told him, and Briggs was like, go find yourself.
Yeah, he did. That was like one of the first episodes that we watched as a trio, Shane. You don't remember that? I think JBL was on that episode.
Yeah, I remember the promo where he yelled at him, screamed at him, but was like, yo, get some balls, like develop some balls. Only you is able to do that. I can't help you do that or anybody else. You got to find your own damn balls, man. He tried to encourage him. And what does he
found
do?
some balls.
He found some balls, then he broke them, and then he cried and begged for his job back, and he got it back. And now he's taking advice from Mr. Spirituality, Sean Spears. I mean,
told you.
There's nothing with this guy with me that's making this all worth it. I mean, he's not a Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels has it. That's why I understand why they wanted him to come back in spite of everything that he did. He has that it. This Brooks guy, he doesn't have it for me.
What it is that he's being used and manipulated by Sean Spears. That's what it is.
I'm talking about in general as a whole package. Brooks does not have it to make all of this worth it. Shawn Michaels had it that made it worth it.
Well, he's not on Shawn Michaels' level, no, but he's still a damn good competitor, because I remember you enjoyed the match that he had with Briggs last, that hardcore match.
Because it was a hardcore match. I would have loved that if it was anybody. So...
No, I mean, we've seen some shitty hardcore matches in our days.
If that was a regular match, I would not have liked that at all. It was because of the fact that it was a hardcore match with all of the equipment and stuff that they needed. They needed accessories in order for his match to be decent.
Jay?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Jay's snickering because he knows I'm right.
Yes,
Jay.
right. Yes, yes, you're right. Yes. Yes.
Or if I'm wrong, fellas, tell me something for me to keep an open mind.
I'm looking at it as he's just being used as a pawn. Remember, I told y'all this before, that it's not about him. It's about this feud that's going on between Josh and Spears. That's what the issue is. And it's not about what's this dude's name?
Jensen.
Yeah, it's not about Brooks. It's not about him. He's just a pawn.
This whole thing is a pawn for what? Like, what is the outcome that Brooks is helping?
It's not that it's not about Brooks. It's about Sean Spears. You forgot he wanted to work with Josh. Josh embarrassed him in front of that class of other NXT superstars. Then later on that night, he beat him up backstage, and then that's how Spears got into the whole situation with Javon. Because Javon was like, nah, bro, you're not going to do that. And then that's how we got to where we are now. So he figured, why not use your former friend as a pawn in my master plan?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not about him.
Okay.
He just stuck his neck out to just get him back so he could get him into the plan, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I remember in the video he said, "Is that good? Is that what you want?" And he was like, "It's perfect." Yeah.
Got it.
Awesome.
Okay. See, that's what I asked. I had a thought, and I asked a question. Make me change my mind or open my mind to other possibilities. And Mundo, you did just that. So that's why I said, got it.
That's why we're the Three Bells podcast, man. That's why we're the Three Bells.
Like, I wasn't trying to be like that's why I wanted to explain that, because I didn't want to give off a dismissive attitude. Like, okay, if you say so, okay. Like, I didn't want to sound like that, so that's why I'm like, got
Right.
it.
It's just that so much goes on in all these weeks. Because remember, I brought that up to y'all. I was like, imagine if this whole thing is orchestrated by Sean Spears, and then next thing you know, we seen him come to the match. I'm like, we were like, oh shit, it really is orchestrated by this dude. And now tonight, he even said it. He's like, yeah, he was the guy that drove me home every night, made sure I, got home and tucked in, and all that good stuff. Man, Jimmy John's, that looks so good.
The hell?
I'm sorry.
This guy's over there looking at food and shit.
He's looking
I'm
at
sorry.
his
Look,
TV. He's so we're distracting him apparently from watching TV, Jay.
No, what it is that from the last thing I remember being in New York, remember I was out of town for like 2 weeks. And
yes,
the last
for
thing I
the
remember
100th
was
time.
Right. But so much has happened since I was gone. And the last thing I remember seeing was like there was some breakout of like sandwich meat or something like that here in New York, and it was killing people. So I'm just saying, I don't even know if right. I don't know if, and that's like the main thing that they sell here. I don't know if that was rectified or not. I don't know. I'm scared to get a damn sandwich. And I'm just saying, I'm looking at the Jimmy John's. I'm like, damn, because I love sandwiches. I'm like, damn, that looks good. And I haven't had a sandwich since I was in Florida. And my mom always said, me and my dad, we have to go at least once a week to get a sandwich. And I haven't had one in 2. So I'm in withdrawal right now. I don't know if I'm going to die. I don't know if I'm going to die or not if I try to get a sandwich from the store.
The views and expression that was just said is not those of the Three Bells podcast or its management.
It's from the executive, goddammit.
Just
I don't know.
Claim out there because Jay and I don't agree to that statement.
I said nothing wrong. Jay agreed with me because I was only reading what was being said. And then I asked, I don't know if it was rectified or not. Did they say it was safe to eat sandwiches again? Because I know they had recalls on deli sandwiches and stuff.
I don't know, Mundo. I eat Subway, so. Yeah.
I mean, you don't ask Subway where they get their sandwich meat from. They don't make it. That might be
no.
Boar's Head.
It's the tuna fish. Boar's Head don't make tuna fish, so.
Oh well, you should have said that. He said, "I eat Subway."
I eat Subway. I didn't know you needed a specific sandwich. Okay, yeah, tuna fish.
I had a tuna fish spinach wrap yesterday because I was like, I'm scared to get a damn a sandwich roll from the damn store. So I got a spinach wrap, a tuna fish spinach wrap. It was really good though. That's how serious it is though. I was really scared.
A nice meaty, slapping meat tuna fish sandwich. Yeah. Shane likes it meaty.
I don't know. That's a new T-shirt. Underdog, put it on a T-shirt. Shane likes it meaty. Oh man, our listeners are gonna run away now.
I wouldn't dare wear no shirt like that. Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna tell LeBron to put it on the shirt.
Yeah, he'll wear it. He'll wear it. Thinking that it's funny.
Shane likes it
put it
meaty.
in his circle. Mm-hmm.
Shane likes it meaty, and then put it on the back. Shane on that coffee.
The encouragement, Jay. The encouragement. Nope. We're not doing it. Nope. Nope. Not tonight. Nope. Jay, I'm on mute.
Okay. So we got the next match, and we have Izzy Dane versus Brindley Reese. Basically, from their little skirmish that they had in the back earlier, when they had the fallout of not qualifying for that match next week. And They both were a part of the 2022 tryout class with WWE at the PC.
Triple J,
Yes.
as an executive here on the show, I would like for you to just go ahead and give your quick recount of this match. It is not worth hearing from Shane or I, so we can speed up the show. Go ahead, Jay.
This was not a bad match because we got, Brinley Reese was trying. She tried, but Dame actually looked great tonight. I've been waiting for her to, have a great skill set, and she hit a nice tilt the world backbreaker. And Reese, I don't know why you did a delayed Northern Lights suplex. That was so slow. Fix that. And Izzy, nice big boot and a nice sidewalk slam to win the match. Eyes are definitely open and peeled. Kudos to Dame on the win. Brinley Reese, time to go back into the PC and work on some things. After that match, we have Ava talking in the back. Ava, for the third time.
Next week is shaping up to be a huge show leading up to No Mercy in Denver.
Absolutely. It is a super exciting time at NXT right now. Next week, 6 women will compete in the No Mercy Gauntlet Eliminator. Whoever wins will then face Roxanne Perez for her championship at No Mercy. And just before this, I finalized a triple threat match between Wes Lee, Joe Hendry, and Pete Dunne. Whoever wins that will then face Ethan Page for his
All right,
championship
now
at
let's
No
go,
Mercy.
West.
It'll be a great
Nice.
Sorry, Ava. Did I hear you say a gauntlet?
Hey, Roxy.
Cute. I actually got my break in a similar style when I dominated the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament, and now look at where I'm at. No one is on my level. But this is an opportunity for someone to actually get on my level, become a big star, launch their career, and maybe even become the next Roxanne Perez. The only problem with that is that they're going to be waiting a long time before they even come close to my NXT Women's Championship. I'm excited to watch.
Ava's
I know
facial
that's right,
expressions
Roxy.
was hilarious.
Thanks, Ava.
They have beef.
Telling you. That's good. I've been saying it for a long time with Roxy and Ava.
They're not getting in the ring.
No.
Somebody has to pull, strike a nerve.
They're not getting in the ring.
Okay.
I agree with Mundo. That's not going to happen. No.
Stop crushing my hopes.
Hey, look, you didn't believe me when I told you that she was going to be the GM. Now you want her to be in the ring? Mm-mm.
Just to fight Roxy.
She can't beat up her talent.
Yeah,
bro,
you can't do that. You can't do that.
Come on.
That's OD.
Yeah, like she's doing a hell of a job as GM. She don't need to risk.
She don't need to do that.
A job for that. Come on, it's Roxy. Roxy gonna talk her shit to anybody. I mean, that's like Adam Pearce wanting to fight Brunson Reed or Braun Breaker. They disrespect him all the time. He knows his role.
Or the time when Drew pushed him.
He elbowed him. Yeah, exactly. He knows his role. But after that,
Sexy boy HBK has a video. What is he talking about?
oh, I was supposed to play that. I thought that was something that we already knew.
Yeah, that's old news.
Yeah, that was like last week or something, right?
Yeah.
You have a message.
We do. Oh, it's our boy. It's our boy Killjoy.
How's your boy, Dr. Killjoy? Good morning, guys. How's your boy? What's good? What's hood? What's home? What's poppin'? What's really good? Really hood. Yeah, I miss NXT. I'm catching up on it right now. I'm on that Over Femi match right now. But let me just say this. Ava needs to stay the hell away from the ring. As far away from the ring as possible. Because her ring skills, unless she is improved 1,000%, keep that girl away from the ring. For real. Let her stay as the general manager and do her thing. You know what I'm saying? If anything, bring her to the main roster and have her be Nick Aldis's fucking assistant or some shit. You know? But
Hell
just
no.
keep her the fuck out of the ring. How's your boy, Dr. Killjoy? Smoke weed every day.
So Jay, wait a minute. Jay, she's been in the ring before?
She's had like 1 or 2 fights.
This is the whole thing that we was arguing about in the beginning, and I was like, they probably saw that she wasn't good in the ring, and they were like, all right, let's find something else for her to do. You remember this argument that we had, and y'all were like, oh no, but she's the Rock's daughter, and you got to get in the ring and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, but it might just not be it.
Wait a minute. Who said like that? Was that me or was that Jay you quoting?
Both of y'all.
It was we both see like that together. Okay.
You just blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay. Yeah, Jay was doing Scooby Doo wop wop wop. Yeah, that's Jay.
That's what you say. Spotlight.
Doop doo. Yeah, and Jay was like Scooby Doo wop wop wop. Yeah. Jay.
Stop it.
Jay.
You distracted Jay.
Jay.
Yes, we're estimating. Yo, stop it.
Jay.
Coño. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
He said
Jay.
corn roll. He said corn roll.
Coño.
We got another backstage interaction for a match that's gonna happen next week. This is Ashante and the Adonis, and I don't know who this was that he was talking to.
Who is this guy? Yeah.
I don't know.
Jay.
I didn't know who the guy was either. I didn't know who the guy was either.
Well, maybe he says his name.
It's okay. I'm so happy for all the
Look,
other.
I understand that everyone wants a shot at the NXT Women's Championship, but honestly, everyone should be shooting their shot with me.
He is really trying at
So,
everybody.
I thought it was her moment, but I'm sure we'll get another chance. And yeah, what we're gonna do is we're just
And
gonna
mad women keep walking to this dude reading the book.
yeah, and we could go to all the open rings. We could go to the gym together.
It's not y'all, it's me.
Oh my god, I love that book.
I love that book.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Oh, books. Pretty good.
He looks familiar though. Is this Gable Stevenson's brother?
Game recognized game?
No.
Although the bookworm thing ain't my style, my approach is a little bit more ballsy.
Oh boy.
And just be
Bow.
myself, bro. What you reading anyway? It ends with this. Oh, really?
Oh, his name is Dion Lennox.
Okay.
That's the name of the book.
His name is Dion Lennox. Oh yeah, that's why. Because we've seen him before. He was on NXT. He was on NXT a while ago.
How long ago?
Remember?
That was like the beginning of the year.
He was on NXT a long time ago, before Javon. I remember. That's why he looks so familiar with the glasses and all that, because that's his gimmick. And then he went back to NXT Level Up. Okay, because I'm like, he looks so familiar.
He makes me yawn.
How does he make you yawn? He didn't even do anything. He was reading the damn book.
That's why the book was boring.
Oh boy,
the book was boring. You read the book?
Nope.
But it was boring.
I didn't even know the name of it.
Mundo, why are you entertaining this?
I don't even know why. I don't know why. I'm past my bedtime. That's why I'm delusional right now.
Okay.
Right.
There you go.
And we have our main event. of the night, featuring our tag team champions, Axiom and Frazier versus Chase U. The titles are on the line, fellas. Shane, Des, quick thoughts on this
Look at this
championship.
very quick. Very quick. Frazier with his 450 looks so pretty. The Chase U, they do this stomp and slam combo, which I thought was real cool. You know, these two guys, they really, Ridge and what is it, Andre? These two guys, they say again, Mundo?
I said, yeah, Mr. Chase, Andre Chase, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, Ridge and Andre, they really do work very well together. I like the backstabber from Chase U. That was pretty cool. And of course, the good old Spanish fly from Axiom. Always got to love that. And that damn killer clothesline from Ridge, followed by the DDT for the win. Fellas, we got new tag team champions.
Well, I don't think I have to say much of anything because everybody already heard my reaction while
He was like,
I
"Oh
was on
shit!"
the air. Yeah, so I apologize about that, but I mean, you heard my real-time reaction. That was like real. I did not see the match because I was literally I found every single clip for tonight. I didn't skip anything, and that took me all the way up to the showtime. I wasn't even ready, but yeah. So that was my reaction to that. I was not expecting to start and end the show with new champions. And it looked like Axiom and Frazier would never lose those titles. Especially when finally on a night where they said that they're 100% working together and everything's good, they lose. Whereas where other matches came in and they were just all over the place and not working together and just terrible, they won. So make sense of it if you can. But shout outs to Chase U. I'm happy they got titles. You know, it was a tough few weeks for them with back-to-back losses from Duke and Thea with their individual championship goals. But now you guys have the NXT championship titles again. Congratulations. And Ridge, congratulations to you, man. Good job.
He touches his first gold.
Right. And he's redeemed himself. I think he's finally redeemed himself.
If anything, I will vote him most improved wrestler. As far as on that brand, he's overcame a lot from when we seen him with the chair back. You know, before when Spears was trying to get him in the beginning. This is good.
Right.
Big change. He's the first guy out the Brawling Brutes to get gold since the breakup.
Right. Yeah.
Awesome.
Pete's gonna be pissed. Or Butch.
Don't call him that. Call him Butch. He's the bruiserweight. He's the bruiserweight. But since that was our main event and we just finished that up, that's the wrap up. Ooh, whee. What an episode. What an episode. As we do on every show, fellas, what were your matches and moments of the night? We're gonna go with Shane. Then I'm gonna go, and then we got our Friday night host, Mundo, to close it out.
My match of the night would be the main event, the Axiom Frazier versus Chase U, because of it was a good match all in all, and I like how Chase U won, and like Mundo said, it's Rich got his redemption, and it's followed very closely by the Oba versus Otis match. My moment of the night, and we laughed, and I mentioned this earlier when Oba slapped the hell out of Tozawa, and followed very closely by the celebration of Chase U being our new tag team champions. Those are my matches and moments of the night.
Well, I will have to agree that my match of the night will go to the main event of Chase U versus Axiom and Frazier. We got everything we asked for out of both groups. Fast pace, hard hitting, and we see new champions. Why not? This is Chase's second time at the belt and Ridge's first. Congrats to Ridge on getting his first, and Chase U's back on top. Also, my moment of the night is just watching them celebrate in pure happiness. And they got the confetti tossed and everything, and they're happy again. Hopefully, now this turns into something later on, and where Chase U now starts collecting more gold. So shout out to Chase U. That was my match and moment of the night. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, I thought Mundo was going to do it for you.
You thought I was going to do it when we agreed that my bells are anemic right now?
But you used your bell. I thought you was comfortable with it. You used it a few minutes ago.
I was trying to see if you was going to say something, but you didn't say anything.
Yeah, I wasn't going to be. Yeah, I wasn't going to throw shade.
Not tonight.
Because I thought you was testing it. Because I said, wait a minute, that's the same raggedy bell. I said that in my head, but I said, I'm not going to say nothing.
Because you didn't send me no new bells, and neither did LaJuan. Y'all both talked y'all stuff last night, but nobody did anything. But it's okay. It's okay.
It's our fault. It's our fault you don't have a new bell. Gotcha.
I didn't say it's y'all fault. I'm just saying y'all didn't live up to what y'all said. But anyway, I have matches of the night. I have two. 1A is, I'll go left from y'all. It's Oba versus Otis. I really thoroughly enjoyed that match, and I love the callback to Vader from Otis with the Vader bomb. I haven't seen that in years. So that was something that was really exciting and nostalgic to me. And just overall, the hard hitting, just slug it out that we got from those two. And obviously 1B is what you guys were talking about, the main event and the excitement of the main event and the title changing. So yeah, I didn't get to see the ending as far as the celebration and all that, because obviously we were on this show. So I don't have a moment of the matter of fact, my moment of the night will go to my guy Wes Lee kicking the shit out of Joe Hendry. Say his name. That's my moment of the night right there. Mm-hmm.
Cool. And before we close it out, let me see what Dr. Killjoy got to say before we hit the end.
Honestly, my moment of the night is giving props to Charlie Dempsey for becoming new Heritage Cut champion. That was cool. That was the moment of the night for me. Even though Chase U's been doing their thing and they've been fighting for the gold and such like that, I gotta give props to Charlie Dempsey, son of William Regal. I have to give props to him because I don't know if this is his first gold. I think he's had the Heritage Cup in the past, but if he's not, then yes, respect and props to Charlie Dempsey for doing what he did. How's boy that a Killjoy smoke weed every day.
Every day.
Yeah,
nice.
this is his second go around with the cup.
And I just want to give a shout out again to Emma and Will and Greatest. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us. Next time, if y'all want to, just drop a voice note, say hi. We don't bite. Don't worry. We're very grateful and gracious and humble. And just for you guys to stick out as long as you guys did with us. Thank you so much. It's been about an hour or so that they've been down there with us. So thank y'all. Jay.
Cool. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of NXT. Fellas, could close it out.
And that's the bell, folks. You've been listening to the Three Bells Podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Bringing the thunder from the ring straight to your speakers. But a conversation doesn't end here. Keep the conversation going in the comments. And follow us on our socials to get the latest scoop on WWE events and behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and above all, stay tuned for more hot takes, news, in the world of wrestling. Expect the unexpected. See you on the next show, the Three Bells Podcast.
Yeah. Fellas, it's been an awesome NXT. Can you lower the volume a little bit? Thank you.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna let the beat. Hold on a second. I thought you was gonna let the beat drop first before you start talking. Come on, Jay. You gotta learn how to do this, brother, man. You gotta let the beat drop before you start.
Right.
That's only when I yeet. That's only when I yeet, man.
No, you gotta let the beat drop first before you start talking. He's in the middle. Yeah, so fellas, no, let the beat drop first. It drops down the sound. It's still the beginning of the song. We'll try it again.
No, because it's a long beginning. It's a long beginning. He's trying to heavy up to close the show.
but it's literally it's the cut version. It's the cut version of it.
Oh man.
Take two.
We're gonna take two? Okay. Here we go. Right here.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Triple J now signing off on stereo. I'd like to thank you guys, as always, like I always say every week, thank you for putting up with NXT. And shout out to our listeners tonight, William, Greatest, Emma, Dr. Killjoy, and Spotlight. Ugh, can't wait to see you guys on Friday for SmackDown with our OTC, hosted by Mundo at 10:15. This is your boy Triple J saying, see ya Friday. Shane, Des, close it out. Love y'all.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Money.
We had another good Tuesday night, another good episode of NXT. I'd like to thank everybody so much for being with us today. Don't forget, starting on Monday coming the 19th, we're coming to you with our Monday Night Raw on YouTube. We're not doing stereo on Mondays and Fridays, only Tuesdays as of right now. And don't forget, on Friday night, SmackDown is on YouTube at 10:15. And on August 19th, our Monday Night Raw recap is coming to you on YouTube at 11:15. Don't forget our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and now Spotify. All in the name, the Three Bells Podcast. We had, Mundo, you can, the music, it's going in and out, which is why I can't think, because it's driving me crazy. You can turn the music off for me. Thank you. Because Mundo has to pick the most dramatic music, and it goes bang, bang, bang. Bum, 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 bum. Coño. It is your homie Shado Mac coming to you live from a very loud Three Bells podcast table from the East New York section, reminding you to laugh hard and love harder and good fight. Good night. Done.
God damn it. You're going to acknowledge me.
What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Yes, everyone, it's your boy Mundo AKA Mr. AKA himself, and that is it for us here on the NXT Recap of the Three Bells podcast. Thank you very much, Shane O'Mac, Triple J, and everyone that joined us here tonight. Shawn Michaels and company, you guys were excellent tonight. And with that being said, we'll see you this Friday for Friday Night SmackDown's recap on YouTube at 10:15 p.m. We have our OTC in the building, taking out the bloodline once and for all, so we can all acknowledge him. For your boy Mundo, Shane O'Mac, and Triple J, we are out of here.
Yeet.
And as always, no yeet.